Okay, my YouTube buddies, now we're going to do a test with the 50-pound bow, grains per pound. 9 grains all the way up to 16 grains. And we're going to do a 500 grain, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800. That's what we're going to do with the 50-pound wing bow. This bow has a little bit heavier string. I have to put the heavier string on so it doesn't blow apart the limbs tips. But it has a little more of a super curve to most recurves, so it's going to equal out to a common recurve like a Black Hunter or something else. And so that's what we're going to do. And this pound is 50 pounds. I'm not going to be able to shoot a lot of it because the test is set up to where I don't have to shoot a lot. So we'll start with the 450 grain arrow. Okay, here we go. 450 grain arrow, 50-pound bow. Okay, that's 9 grains per pound. 450 grains. That's the velocity test we did, and you can see right there with the washers on there. I added 2 washers on to make it 10 grains heavier, so it comes out exactly 450 grains. Okay, and that's 9 grains per pound test. Now we'll go on to the next one. Okay, now we're at 10 grains per pound. 50-pound bow. Right there. Okay, let's shoot it and see what the velocities are. Okay, that was 10 grains per pound. This is 500. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, now we're on to the third arrow. 11 grains per pound. 11 grains per pound comes out to 550 grains for a 50-pound bow. Let's do that, see how it goes. Okay, this is what I came out with, 11 grains per pound with a 50-pound bow right here. 10 shots. Okay, that 11 grains per pound that I did, that's when the bow and the arrow are starting to match together. The bow is starting to calm down a little bit, not as much hand shock, and the arrow's coming out a lot quieter. You can hear each one because I shoot each arrow group right next to the camera. I'm behind you, you can't see me, but that's right how I do it. And the bow is starting to match the arrow, or no, the arrow's starting to match the bow. That's what it is. So you'll see that, you'll hear the difference, and I can feel the difference in the shock, in the hand shock. So the next one we're going to do is going to be 12 grains per pound, and that is going to weigh 600 grains. So you should notice a little difference now. Now it's going to come fun, I think. The bow will be a lot funner to shoot. Okay, let's get it going on the 600 grain. Okay, that was the 600 grains. that was the 600 grain, and that is 12 grains per pound. I have to look because I got so much stuff going on. Now we'll go off to the next one. Okay, now we're starting to get into the arrow weight that I enjoy to shoot. It's 650 grains out of a 50-pound bow, and that is 13 grains per pound. And let's see how it shoots. Okay, that was 13 grains per pound. 650 grain arrow out of a 50-pound bow. Now it's starting to feel good now. Feels like these arrows are made for the bow. We're gonna go up to 700 now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that was a 700 grain arrow. 14 grains per pound. I shot an extra 5 because I did a couple bad releases and I got some spikes, so I threw another extra 5 on to clear away some spikes in the average. Okay, I'll be shooting a 750 grain arrow. That is 15 grains per pound out of a 50-pound bow. Let's see how she go. Okay, that was a 750 grain arrow, and that was 15 grains per pound out of a 50-pound recurve bow. Okay, and now I'll be doing 16 grains per pound, 800 grain arrow out of a 50-pound recurve wing bow. Okay, that was the last arrow of this group of arrows. That was 16 grains per pound, 800 grain arrow, and I think the 650 grain was probably the best balance with this bow that I felt today. It was pretty good. Some of the other ones went wacky. I wasn't shooting for accuracy because the arrows weren't spined for this. They're just shooting out of the bow for weight. So that's how it went today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Thank you.